What is up, guys? My name is P-Winner, and welcome to the 12th episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon walkthrough. In the last episode, we made it to the Totem Village after taking on Guzma for the first time. Quite a difficult battle. And we also went to the Ether House, saw that Lily had a little bit of trouble. In this episode, we're going to go to the abandoned supermarket and take on the 6th trial in this game, Acerola's trial, the ghost type trial against Mimikyu. And I will be a little bit honest, I am very worried about this episode. I was going through it in my mind, having a look at some of the, like, as bad as it sucks to admit it, like some of the data mine leaks, that kind of stuff, just to have a look at the kind of stats that the, like, SOS Pokemon and stuff like that have. I have a strategy in mind, but I don't know how viable it's actually going to be. So I'm frightened about this. I'm worried about this, but we'll see how it goes. Little bit frightened. We'll see. We'll just see if we can manage. But we got caught up in this battle right here. I love how he has Lure Balls. That's fantastic. Our attack stat drops, which means I am going to use the Z-Power. Gigavolt Havoc, why not? It'd be nice if Raichu had some special attacks, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll hopefully get the TM for Thunderbolt at some point, maybe. Still a 1-hit KO. Fantastic. Yeah, now we'll just get into the trial. This episode is going to be exclusively dedicated to the trial. I'm probably not going to do anything else in this episode. What is after this episode? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the story progression now. Oh yeah, Potown. Potown is something we're going to have to do in a few episodes' time. So, yeah, that's something. Episode 12, though, being this far in the game, I'm actually very happy. We're making excellent progress. So, let's head up here and begin the trial. Time has finally come, PD, and also I guess I should explain what kind of trial this is. Old building is full of lots of ghost-type Pokemon. Now, I am trying to think of the strategy I'm going to use to actually manage with the totem. I'm not too afraid of the regular Pokemon you fight in here. I can just use Salazzle's Z move to deal with them. Use Flame Burst, Inferno Overdrive. But it's the totem Pokemon itself we might struggle with. Especially because it's a Mimikyu and it has its disguise, so we can't even hit it on the first turn. Conveyor belt started moving all by itself, so we have to take this on, use the Pokefinder. I want to turn off the gyro controls. I find them a little bit disorientating. There we go. There's the Ghastly. We can easily take on this Ghastly with Salazzle. Not worried about any of these Pokemon, even the Gengar. It's the totem I'm most worried about, and the Pokemon in SOS chains. But hopefully this video will be a decent enough guide on how to defeat this little area in the game. Might be a bit overkill using Inferno Overdrive. We're like 5 levels above it, but better to be safe than sorry. I think the totem's like level 36. So it's not like we're the worst level to deal with these. It's just, we could be higher level, I guess. Anyway, there's a Pikachu running around. That is concerning. The trolley starts moving by itself. Shopping cart started moving all by itself. Let's go see what's up with that. I love the Snorlax posters on the wall. Those are great. I want to look at them. Can we even look at them? Yeah, they are. Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool. There's the Haunter again. We should easily be able to outspeed this. In fact, Gengar is base 1. What base speed is Gengar? It's 112, maybe? I should probably Google that. I won't, though. I won't. I know Salazzle's quicker, I think. I think, well. Way to sound totally delusional, Phil. Okay, Sucker Punch. That sucks that we got damaged, but we've got Arvan Berries to heal up slight damage like that. We're not going to be using Arvan Berries throughout the course of the rest of our journey, I guess. Primarina grew to level 36. Primarina is going to come in handy, I think, for the totem Pokemon. I'll tell you my strategy in a little bit when we're actually in the battle. Look at all the stuff that's on the wall. This is so cool. This is such a cool supermarket. Here's some Pokédolls. These Pokédolls you'll recognize from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as well, so that's super cool. Moving all by themselves, and this is going to be a Gengar. I'd like to capture a Gengar. Where is it? Where's it going to be? Is it going to appear from this side? Where is it? Please stop being annoying. Gengar, don't spook me like this. There we go. There it is. We found the Gengar. I thought it was just going to appear out of nowhere right in front of our face or something. We can, again, defeat the Gengar. I'm not scared of the SOS Pokemon, and I'm not scared of Mimikyu by itself. What I am afraid of is the combination of the two. If that, like, makes sense, right? Like, a 2v1, when one of them is very likely to be a Gengar, that's something to be afraid of. We almost get to level 36. We've got a lot of, like, switch fodder. We're okay. We've got Umbreon to resist attacks. Then again, Mimikyu's part fairy type, isn't it? So we don't want to use a super potion. That'd be such a waste. We want to use Oran berries. We got 7 Oran berries. Just restore that back to max HP. We should be good for the totem battle. That's scary. Who are you? Acerola, never mind that. Looks like you're done with the trial, right? We should hurry up and leave this place. I'm not done yet. This place is dangerous. You should give up on your trial and get out. I'm not done yet. I told you to... That's scary. Get out. No. Take a photo. We know how to deal with this. This is scary. Oh, she disappears when we take a photo. You didn't do a thing, but the lock clicked open. Yo, you can feel a pair of eyes sizing you up. The Poké Finder of all its own. What's on the wall? I know it's going to be behind us. There's Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. So it's canon. There's the Oras Pikachu, and behind us, first time playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, genuinely, that made me jump. Maybe I'm just a wuss. Maybe I was too into the game, I don't know, but there we go. Mimikyu, Totem Mimikyu. What stat is it going to increase? Its stats rose. Plural. Can you not? Bruh. Okay, we can't use Dragon Rage. It's got the disguise. I want to get rid of the disguise. Shadow Claw is going to do a decent amount. We know we can outspeed this. It's going to call for its ally. It's the ally Pokemon. Like, in common. Oh, it's a Banette. It's not a Gengar. I was expecting Gengar. Oh. That makes this actually a little easier to do, I think. I'm not even scared of this now. Yo, we're gonna Inferno Overdrive, we're gonna do that on Mimikyu, and then we're gonna send out oh no, it's gonna KO. Crap. Damn it. Well, we can Sparkling Aria, I guess. Maybe it's better to use some X defense. I know that I'm such a wuss. I know I am. You don't have to tell me. X defense, X special attack. Play rough. We can. Oh, that could be bad. Huh. Let's just. I don't mind if Primarina faints. We can like restore its health. Play rough. Or we can revive it is what I'm trying to say. So Yeah, Primarina's going to faint on this turn. That's okay. Hydro Vortex is going to do fantastic amount. Curse is going to KO us. That Will-O-Wisp was for nothing. That's fine. So what I will do... Do I just finish it off with Raichu? I don't think it would be able to. I'm being risky now. I'm taking some unnecessary risks. Especially because Banette is very likely going to be able to just finish us off anyway. But let's at least get rid of one of them. Unless it has priority. Does it have priority? Oh no, it's just faster than us. That was silly. That was a silly move. But we can Aqua Jet to finish off the Mimikyu. We'll restore some of our Pokemon's health. That's what we'll do now. Play Rough is going to do quite a lot of this. Okay, this trial isn't as difficult as I actually thought it was going to be. It's just been a series of silly decisions that have kind of hurt me in this one. But this actually is... Like, if it was a Gengar, then I wouldn't have been able to use Primarina, right? Because Primarina is weak to poison type attacks, so it would have had something like Poison Jab or some kind of poison type attack. However, due to it being a Banette, sure it's got Curse, sure it's got Will-O-Wisp, sure it's got Shadow Claw, which is hurting us right now. We don't have to worry about Primarina actually really taking all that much damage. So will Sparkling Aria it? Actually, yeah, we will Spark. I don't think this will KO it. That's the only thing I'm worried about. We can Aqua Jet the Mimikyu after though. Sure, our Pokemon are like close to fainting, but yeah, Banette gets fainted. Yeah, we can. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're done. Wait, it calls for another ally? Oh, don't do this. Excuse me? A Jellicent. Jellicent, however you pronounce it. Oh, we don't even KO it. Oh, I'm being such an idiot in this battle now. I'm being such an idiot. It's going to use Spite. Spite isn't a worry. Okay, we need to revive Raichu as well. Maybe. I don't know what to do now. A Jellicent? That's annoying that it's called for a second. A second partner there. Play Rough, Spite, that's fine. We're not going to be faster than this, so we're just going to revive our... What's best to revive here? It has to be Raichu, but it's a ghost type, so it's not the best thing in the world. Okay, this battle, genuinely not all that difficult. It's just been a series of bad decisions, like I've already said. And Aqua Jet not finishing it off. Because would it have called for help? Nope, it wouldn't. We wouldn't have to deal with this Jellicent. It'd be okay if it was another Banette. We could send out... Well, we could revive... What's we call it again? Yeah, it probably has Water Absorb. We're going to have to just Disarming Voice it now. Disarming Voice isn't going to do too much. That's okay. You can carry on spiting. And then we'll finish you off with Icy Wind or something. Yeah, this is going to be the last Disarming Voice we can use unless he decides to do something else. Cursed Body. Disarming Voice. I mean, that's fine. It's already going to not be usable. Okay, we're just going to have to Icy Wind it. I mean, we can finish it off now with Pikachu. With Raichu anyway. Okay, that's this trial done, pretty much, unless we completely fail now. Which we won't. We won't. I promise myself. There we go. There we go. If it was a Gengar that it SOS'd in, that would have been a much more difficult fight. But it wasn't. Sure, we still took like 10 minutes on it, but we did it. Mimikyu disappeared somewhere. Picture was added to your Pokefinder. Okay, I'm I'm happy. 6 trials done now. 6 trials. We are doing fantastic right now. And now I guess what we'll do is we'll head to Potown in preparation for doing Potown in the next episode. To Mimikyu, alright, it's pretty hard to catch it on film, so this is a really great attempt, which means, drumroll please, we get the Ghostium Z. That was, like, considering that it didn't have Gengar, if you had told me that she didn't have Gengar, I say she, that the Mimikyu didn't have Gengar as an SOS encounter, if you had told me that before the battle, I'd have thought it would have been a lot easier. Considering that, it was a tough fight. But it was easier than I thought it was going to be, even though I struggled, if that makes sense. It was just me playing terrible Pokemon. I love this abandoned supermarket, though. Is there anything, like, in the background? What's that? You say I was in there and you went in the back room? Oh, cut it out, Petey. When you're trying to scare me, huh? You have to come up with something a bit more believable than that. I was here the whole time and there's not even a room in the back of that shop for starters. How gullible do you think I am? Yep. I feel like getting chicken skin, like a chill going through me for some reason. There's a Mimikyu in the background! You see? Oh, you can't see it now, but it was moving. It'd be really weird if you guys like commented something like, there wasn't a Mimikyu, you're just seeing things. Anyway, we are going to head back to the Ether House. And then on to Potown, which is just a small surf away. We'll do all that in this episode. We'll get the filler out of the way and actually conquer Potown in the next video, so let's do it. What should we lead with? I have a feeling it's a not Prima Arena, it's a team skull battle next, and it might be better to have Raichu out in front. That's what I'll do. And then we can head on over there, head on over back to the Ether House. Knew we'd encounter a Pokemon. I thought Tauros was supposed to stop encounters from happening or something. I don't know. Snorunt? That's actually a really cool placement for Snorunt to be as well, because it's right next to Hokulani Mountain. Mount Hokulani, I think is what it's actually called, Phil. So, get out of here with your mispronunciations of things. Okie dokie, let's head on over to Potown. Let's head on over to the Ether House first. Yes, this battle right here. And she probably leads with Golbat, so that's why I'm leading with Acerola and Raichu. Should we Psychic it or shall we Spark it with our Z move? I think we'll go for the Z move. May as well just use it. It's probably got Salandit as well. She's probably got Salandit, so it probably shouldn't be too difficult of a fight, but I said that when I saw Burnett was the SOS encounter for what's me call it, Poison Fang. That is going to do a lot, considering. Actually, no. Like, considering nothing, it just does a lot because Raichu's quite useless. Oh, we're gonna get KO'd on this turn. Unless Poison Fang misses, which it does. It gets a crit. It doesn't matter, but it just had to be a crit, didn't it? We're gonna continue using Primarina, even though Salazzle would be quicker. Just because then I don't have to switch it. It's got priority as well, so that should finish it off. Yep, fantastic. Salazzle will still get experience. 36, great. 30, okay. Umbreon is there purely as bulky, like, death fodder, really, switch fodder. We'll be able to take a couple of hits, means we can heal up our Pokemon, that kind of fun stuff. Sludge Bomb! Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, we can Dragon Rage, and it's going to be a 3-hit KO. But Oh, Dragon Pulse. She's gonna 2-hit KO us. Okay, bulky death fodder, like I said. We're gonna have to make use of them. We're gonna need to... this is a difficult fight if you've picked Primarina. Survives with 3 HP, that is great. I'll just say, oh, let's hope for a crit with Dragon Rage. No, that's not how it works, you idiot. Phil, what are you playing at? Flamethrower to KO. If we could encore it into doing Flamethrower, that'd be great. But Salazzle is just way too quick to deal with, so... I'm trying to think, what could we possibly do? We get 1-hit KO'd with Sludge Bomb. We could do with Sludge Bomb right now. I knew you'd crit. I was gonna say, you're gonna crit, aren't you? Screw you. Screw everything you stand for. Umbreon, here we go. And then we'll just Hyper Potion it back to full health and then defeat it with Dragon Rage. I know it's really cheap. I'm sorry. Some of you guys might get sick of item spam and that kind of not very fun stuff. But, no, wait, why am I reviving? I want Hyper Potion. But it's necessary to, like, carry on. We're under-leveled. Hopefully you guys get it. Hopefully you guys aren't, like, not, like, put off by the item spam sometimes. I know that I'm quite liberal with my use of, like, X items and all that kind of fun stuff. Let Dragon Rage to finish it off. Even with a crit, it's not going to KO us. So, great. There we go. I was going to say easy peasy. No, it wasn't easy peasy. It was actually very difficult. But we do it. And now we can just head off to Potown. Even though I'm fairly sure that Lily has been, like, led off somewhere, which isn't good. Battles can't afford to something or other. Okay, so in a second we're going to see that Lily was, I think, led off by either Team Skull or the Ether Foundation. We can't forgive this. Those numbskulls actually did something pretty clever for once. So we need to go get these little kids' Pokemon back. We need to go get the Yungoos that they've stolen back. Just on Route 15, past Route 15 at Potown. We get a rare candy. Actually, might be useful. We've got 2 rare candies now, so I might make the most of them. Oh no, the Lily cutscene I'm thinking of is a bit later on. Okay, I am going to go heal up my Pokemon. I'm going to talk you guys through my thoughts. There's only one required fight in between now and Potown, so that's why I don't mind not cutting this out. Potown, I'm a bit worried about. It's the Golisopod more than anything, I think. We've got our Trumbeak. And maybe we use our rare candies on Trumbeak to fulfill the same strategy we did before. Basically, get a burn off on the Golisopod. And essentially cripple it that way. And then finish it off with, say, Primarina. I think at Potown, so Guzma's obviously going to be there. I think Salazzle's going to be able to handle most of it. But it's still a worry. And Alolan Raichu, I'm a little bit disappointed with it right now. It might be because it's such a low level. Oh, and this is Park Ground type. Of course, I'd have to send it out against the Park Ground type. Why couldn't I be leading with Primarina right now? Yeah, what was I going to say? With Salazzle, Salazzle should be able to take out most of Guzma's team. It's just that Golisopod. With it being water type, it just really messes up the strategy quite a bit. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll find a way. We always find a way to get through it. Marowak, we will send out Primarina for this, actually. We will actually do this. And then we can make our way to Potown. And get ready to do that in the next episode. We are making fantastic progress. We will just use our Z move, Hydro Vortex. I need to attach the Premium Z, or whatever it is. So we can take advantage of Sparkling Aria's much more superior Z move. Level 32. Level 32. Crunch. Yes, please. That could come in handy. Oh, knockoff. I don't want to get rid of knockoff, but getting rid of Harden is good. We can just use X defense, as I always say. Lola. Wow, he's sad. Poor dude. Sorry for just beating you there. Ooh, here is it Grimly from Pokemon Black and White? Grimsley, I think his name is. Not Grimly. A trial goer, huh? Why would you be coming to a lonely old place like this? I've got to get Team Skull. I see you've got Grimsley. I love this dude. I love that he's like. I love it when they put characters from anything but Generation 1 in. So like, if they made an obscure reference to Generation 5, I'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool. When they acknowledge Generation 1, it's kind of expected. Like with Red and Blue being in the battle tree in Pokemon Sun and Moon, that was expected. But characters like this, you don't expect to see every day. We want to use Sharpedo Jet, don't we? So let's get on board, make our way to Potown, and we can begin with the evil team story arc, which that's sneaked up on us. We're only on episode 12. We're doing fantastic. There are some world encounters. Let's see what we encounter. Let's do it. There's a Tentacruel. Tentacruel would be quite cool if we... Tentacruel would be quite cool, that's brilliant. No, Tentacruel would be pretty decent if we didn't have Primarina. Plus it's a high level. Maybe I do capture some Pokemon here on like Route 15. Just to flesh out my team a bit better, rather than having Umbreon. If we can make it to the end without encountering another Pokemon, I would be best pleased. Can we make it? Oh, there's a battle. Oh, at least it's a water trainer. At least we got Raichu out in front. But I said there was only one required battle, and no, I ran into this. Oh, it's Fluxish, so it's part Psychic type. So I'm not even worried about its subtyping. Though it might have Crunch. I hope it doesn't have Crunch. We should be able to outspeed it. We should be able to KO it with Gigavolt Havoc. Please don't have Crunch, and please one-hit KO it. That'd be great. Gigavolt Havoc, yeah, one-hit KO. Fantastic. At least it wasn't a difficult battle. Also, I'm very sorry for having battle animations off. I've already apologised for this earlier on in the playthrough. If I didn't have them off, each episode would be blocked worldwide because of the Z move animations, especially when I start using Sparkling Aria's Z crystal. So I'm sorry, I just don't want the videos to get blocked. It's better just to turn them off entirely than just be limited in the attacks we can use. So forgive me, I hold my hands up, I'm sorry. It gets us through the game a bit quicker though, and I quite like that. So anyway, we are very close to... We could go to the house just to the right there. I'm not going to. I'm going to pick up these berries though. Almond berries, good recovery I guess. If we can get citrus berries, that would be great. Even though I don't want to use citrus berries because I want to have the Z crystals on our Pokemon, so... Citrus berries haven't been as useful as I thought they would be. But, oh, here's... I was going to say Colress, but no, it's Faber. If it isn't PD Winner, where might you be off to? We're going to Team School. We're going to Potown. We're going to destroy Potown. In the next episode, though. Not this episode, unfortunately, Faber. Yo, you walk slowly. Don't know why I noticed that. You just do. Actually, there might be a Team School battle that is required. Other than that, there's no more required fights. I'm so bad at remembering. Yeah, this is a required fight. Actually, I don't think it's required. I think you can go around it. It's just very long-winded. The things I do to skip battles, no, I'm gonna take him on. Why am I being like this? Why am I being so dumb? Let's take him on. Let's do it. And this is the only other required fight. So there's 2 required fights. Ignore me, being stupid. Here we go. One last Team Skull battle in this episode. And then we've got a lot of Team Skull battles in the next episode. Rattata. It's Dark type. Is Spark going to be able to... Oh no, it's level 33. Oh, I don't think we have anything good for like Dark type matchups, do we? Paralyzed. Don't Sucker Punch again. Yes, it gets paralyzed. That's so fortunate. That is so lucky. If you have a Raticate, I'm frightened of your Raticate. Haunter. I was gonna switch into Primarina, but because it's a Haunter, I'll switch into Salazzle, and I will... Actually, probably could have stayed in with Raichu there, though it is probably slower. We will just Flame Burst, Inferno Overdrive, just to guarantee the knockout, and then we can begin Po-Town. Salazzle is going to carry us next episode, I think. Oh, it's because it's raining. It's because it's raining that didn't do too much. Confused. There we go. Barely managed to KO it. Level 37, that's fantastic. Salazzle should be able to carry us through the next episode. We're getting a ton of money as well. We're getting 1,000 Pokédollars per fight. That can easily fund my addiction to X items. X items might come in handy in the next episode. We'll see. We'll see about that. This might be a fight here, so I'm just getting ready just in case. But actually, no, I guess I'll end it off here. In the next episode, we will take on Po-Town. We'll start by talking to these guys. A like would be really appreciated if you found this enjoyable or helpful and informative, that kind of stuff. Subscribe to see any more of my future Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon walkthrough videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video in a couple of hours. Peace out.